Hey, it's Gktech R32 GTS clutch line install time, people. We have two versions for you, the damper delete kind and the non-damper delete kind. The damper delete kit measures 50 centimeters or 19.68 inches end to end and has two straight fittings on either side. The non-damper delete kit measures 28 centimeters or 11.02 inches end to end and has one straight fitting and one female fitting on the other. Now, to install the damper delete line, locate the OEM soft line, loosen the hardline nut, then remove the circlip and finish unscrewing that hardline nut. Once that's done, remove the line from the bracket. Now loosen the fitting from the slave cylinder and remove that old line for your life forever. Now install the straight fitting side of the Gktech line into the slave cylinder by hand, then flip it around this bracket and hand tighten that hardline nut. Then slip in the circlip, and finally tighten the hardline nut down. Now tighten your slave cylinder fitting, and make sure the line isn't kinked or making contact with stuff, such as this Hicus line bracket, which can be removed. Now with the damper delete kit, we can get rid of all of this spaghetti nonsense. Start by loosening and removing the hardline nut from the master cylinder. Then move on to the other hardline nut, heading into the soft line, then the circlip. Then undo the hardline nut totally. Now loosen the fitting from the slave and unscrew and remove that sucker. Now take off the front bracket and bolts that typically held the Hicus lines, unclip the speedometer cable and remove that bracket as well by removing these bolts. Now pop the hard lines out of these clips, and if you're saving them, remember they're probably old and really brittle. Get that mess off your car. Now let's put the Gktech line in. Thread the Gktech line up through the bottom of the car and thread it into the master cylinder. Tighten that sucker down. Then move back down under, see what I did there, and install the line to the slave cylinder. Tighten that down as well. Make sure the line doesn't hit on the steering shaft or anything else sharp. Now zip tie everything out of the way and you're done. Now bleed that sucker. You've just saved some weight. We all know weight means horsepower. We love you, and check out our YouTube channels. We got weird stuff on there. Yours truly, Officer Dan, Johnny Caps, Gktech.